Yo, what's up, players, partners, and pimps? Welcome back to the Elite.Oliver podcast. I'm in the building today with a very special guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself, Playboy.
Hey, yo, man, what's up? It's your boy, Tony Two-Tone, you know what I'm saying? I am Tony Mangucci, and I am a fuck up and a menace and a waste to society.
But it's okay because we're going to get him right today on the Elite.Oliver podcast.
He's going to change my ways. He's going to fix my life, put me on track.
This is life-changing media, people.
This is a life coach in the flesh. This is the making.
Exactly. So first, before we get into this, I would just like to put myself on blast because I deserve it.
Wholeheartedly.
I don't really know how to work a computer. I've somehow managed to gather upwards of 1 million followers on social media without knowing how to work a laptop.
Like little to no basic knowledge of the stuff.
I can type 100 words in about 12 minutes. I type with my index fingers.
That's like saying that's like flipping miles per gallon, but you got one of them old Ford trucks that gets gallons per mile.
I'll tell you, bro. I had Tony single-handedly teach me how to download things onto my computer.
That's what I'm here for.
How to open Discord.
I'll show you how the dark web works too. If you want pounds and books, if you want learning materials.
And you see, this is the type of activity we're going to turn around today on the Elite.Oliver podcast. Today we meeting Jesus.
Who's that motherfucker? Is it Kevin Samuel you could call and ask for relationship advice?
Okay, let's talk about that real quick. Let's just dive into that real quick.
Please, I'm in.
Why did y'all keep calling this man Kevin Samuels?
My question is the same thing.
Why are you calling? He's going to put you on blast in front of
the
the
whole
whole
internet. No, he's going to do
internet.
more than he degrades. He's like, you call in thinking he's going to give me some nice advice. How much do you weigh? What is your annual income after taxes?
The most messed up thing I think I've heard him say is this woman called in and she was all happy and bubbly and nice. And he goes, how much?
12-year-old.
And he told her, and she was like, I'm 200 pounds, like 5'8". He goes, you built like Barry Sanders. You could hit the A gap like a motherfucker. And oh my God, I almost lost my mind. Because why would anybody call into that show after he said that to somebody? Said that to a complete stranger.
It's gotta be women playing a drinking game somewhere, and they're like, the loser has to call Kevin Samuels.
But you gotta really think about it, like how bad your dating life gotta be to think, I need somebody to put me on blast on the internet right now. Because I'm gonna be real with you, if you want to be put on blast, just go talk to your family. They probably gonna do it for you.
No doubt. Absolutely.
Cutthroat. Like,
make a TikTok video saying rate me 1 out of 10. Watch how that shit goes.
That's all you gotta do. I feel like the way he be talking to people obviously is wrong. But at the same time, it's not wrong because that's what y'all paying him for.
Do you think he believes that shit? I mean, do you think that's really him?
I do think it. Because not a lot of brothers will get out of bed in the morning and put on a suit and sit at a desk all day. And I bet he got pants on under that desk. Which makes me believe he's serious about his job.
He reminds me a lot of a preacher that sells steroids on the side.
Oh my God, he be scamming at the collection plate?
Yeah.
He definitely feel like he got a church in the hood.
There's
and everybody's living in poverty, but he rolling around in a Rolls Royce.
He's got a private jet and shit.
Oh,
he's just a straight pimp, and the whole choir are his bitches. He walks out Sunday morning. He come out to service. Gentlemen and bitches, praise be to the Lord. God is good all the time.
And praise be to pimping.
And praise be to pimping.
Oh my God.
That is a pimp named Kevin Samuels. To be specific.
I just don't get. I would never call into that show. And I'm 6'2", so like he not gonna be like he like how old?
Wait, can men come into the can men?
Oh yeah, no, but dudes be getting it too. Like a dude will call in, he be like, "How big your dick?" Like
I saw a clip of that shit. He's like,
how big is your love stick?
I know I got a big ass dick. I just know. How big is your dick? He's like, I don't above average. Shut up. No, it's not. No, it's not. If
If it
you are
was
not
above
willing
average,
to say right now that you got a big ass dick, you don't. It's that simple. You're undesirable.
I'm telling you right now, if I got any flaws, I'm not calling into the Kevin Samuels show. I'm not calling into the Kevin Samuels show.
If I am not a sculpted Greek god of a man, not happening.
It
And
wouldn't
even
happen.
then, he's gonna be like, your character is weak.
Exactly.
You got low drive.
Exactly. He gonna be like, I feel like Kevin Samuels could come up with anything that's wrong with you. Like he's that one pessimistic friend that like you take out and y'all be out for like 15 minutes and he gonna start bitching.
No, he's the dude that as soon as you bring bitches around, he'll walk up and be like, man, no way you talking to him with those 13-year-old sneakers on with the holes in them bitches that he got from his older brother who stole them bitches off of somebody.
He gonna start talking. He gonna start talking about you crazy just to impress the shorties.
Absolutely.
That's
He's
terrible.
not even trying to impress shorty. He's just trying to talk shit on you.
Has that ever happened to you?
Me?
Has that ever happened? Like, has that ever happened to you? Like, have you ever been like in a situation where it was like, you know what I'm saying, the vibe is set, you know, you had a cool little kickback, shorties is coming over. They pull up. They feeling on Tony. They feeling on Man Gucci. You know what I'm saying? They feeling on Man Gucci with the Louis V on.
I'm thinking about this. I definitely.
And then somebody come in and they just like, hey, yo, Tony, you remember that time you pissed the bed? You remember when you pissed the bed back in 5th grade? Pissy ass.
Remember that time in 4th grade we caught you in the bathroom with your pants down? You take a shit, we opened the door on you.
Yeah, you remember that time in 5th grade your sister beat your ass?
The only thing that comes to mind is I was at a bonfire in San Diego and this chick was sitting next to me and this dude from across the bonfire said some shit about my hair and I just popped off the mouth. I was like, yeah, that's why them steroids ain't working, skinny ass. And
ooh,
yeah.
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. If I took steroids and them shit wasn't working, I think I might try to control delete.
I can't say more because it'll get way too specific. And anyone that knows me in real life thinks they know who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about him. I need to drop that. Never mind.
If I started taking steroids and like I was like, if I started taking steroids and people came up to me, I was like, hey, yo, it's real dope that you're a natural athlete. I'm gonna be like, what? What?
Excuse me?
You better recognize that, bro.
I am Noel in this motherfucker. Speaking of, dude, I now that I've said his name, I need to halt for a second. Do you follow Noel on TikTok?
You know I don't know names. Okay.
This
could be my mother we're talking about. I wouldn't know.
He is a boulder of a human being. He is probably the biggest white dude alive right now.
The one with the accent.
Yes.
I love him.
He's the shit.
See, this is how serious my lack of like things go. I don't know how to work a computer and I don't remember names. If I haven't had a one-on-one conversation with you, I promise you I don't remember your name. So, and I watch this dude's videos every day on TikTok.
Noel is the shit.
Don't know his name, but now I do, and I'm gonna remember it.
You gonna remember Noel?
He's huge.
Oh, he's massive. But he made a video a while ago. The reason I followed him because I'm not into bodybuilding. Lord knows, I got SpongeBob's arms. All right.
Lord knows.
My Sig Sauer bench 670. That man, he made a video that was like, it started with, I am not a natural athlete. I am on a litany of substances curated by doctors who have me on specific programs. Does that mean you should try steroids? No. I am taking years off my life to be in the condition that I am in. I have medical professionals with my genome mapped, giving me like down to the microgram shit. And I was like, this is kind of sick. What else are you about? And then I clicked on his account and the next thing was him with a wig on going, Noel, how do I get absolutely yoked? And he's...
I've seen both of them.
Like, I'll watch this shit. And then 2 weeks later, I hadn't seen any of his videos. The next video that pops up, he's in a cast going, I'm fucked. I go into surgery tomorrow.
Why did the exact same thing happen to both of us when we first found him?
Because I think that was when he was first popping off. And so those two videos were probably a lot of people's experience.
But for him, it's like one thing I appreciate about that is like he's honest, unlike a whole bunch of people in the fitness industry. Like he was man enough to come on camera and be like, hey y'all, just so y'all know, I'm on that shit they had Bruce Banner on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm juiced up to the max. And it's
y'all
okay.
on gear. I'm on whatever they put in the back axle of a fucking tank.
He said, I'm running on straight diesel fuel. Y'all running on 83. All right, we're not the same.
What the fuck is 83, dog?
My car takes 93, so I just took a 10 off. I don't know.
All right.
Hey,
Okay.
my shit take premium only.
Premium octane. What do you drive?
I got a '08 Acura.
Yeah.
Smooth little '08 Acura.
And you think that '08 Acura needs premium unleaded gasoline?
That's what old boy at the dealership told me, and that's what the inside of that little flap on the gas pump said. It say only put el premium in here.
Premium. Guess what I bought today?
What'd you buy?
A 1991 cherry red BMW 318 IS E30.
So basically, what Tony just said is that
I bought
he
the
is
car
ready.
on the Frank Ocean album cover.
So what Tony just said is he is about, and he is completely ready with spending $40,000 worth of repairs for nostalgia purposes for an album.
Now hear me out. It's not
there's
not
no
actually
hearing.
the car that's on the cover.
I know.
The car that's on the cover is the same trim line, but it's a better version. It's just the easiest way for people to realize it. Now here's the really cool part, Oliver, motherfucker, $40,000 repairman over here. Check this out. The man I bought it from bought it off the lot in 1991. This is a one owner car.
How many miles?
He just rebuilt the engine himself. So it's brand new engine because he bought it while working at Crevier BMW as the master mechanic. That motherfucker practically built the bitch. So okay. Not only is it in immaculate condition.
You know he takes care of it too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that bitch hasn't been driven. Sad circumstances. He's selling it. He's got cancer. He told me the whole story. He's wheelchair bound. He didn't list it online nowhere. Very old-fashioned. Older guy. He's in, I want to say he's close to 70. I can't tell if the medical circumstances are putting some extra years on him.
Add that, yeah.
Wheelchair bound. Heard him on the phone with his doctor. Serious shit. I know why they're getting rid of the damn car, but he's talking to me and he's telling me some things. He's telling me about the car, and he pops the trunk. In 1991, that car came with a toolkit in the trunk, a set of sockets and wrenches that could fix, theoretically, anything on that car anywhere you go. That bitch is still in the original packaging.
I gotta know what type of deal this was.
I time machined this fucking automobile.
I gotta know what type of deal you got. I gotta know.
10 grand flat.
I want to bite my microphone.
I'm so hungry laughing like that hurt, motherfucker.
I want to let you know right now the MSRP on my vehicle currently is probably like $2,500. Hey, but guess what? I just got the windows tinted. That up it by about $100.
That don't up it by shit. That up it by like 1 star in GTA.
Also,
you're just getting an additional charge for anything that happens.
Also, any state troopers in the state of Florida or any cops that are in any areas around where I live, I'm not gonna put it on blast because I don't want y'all showing up at my doorstep. If you see,
you live in Fort Myers, Florida.
I damn sure don't live in Fort Myers. If you see a 08 Acura TSX, I probably shouldn't even say the make and model because y'all gonna pull up on my whip. If you see a 08 Acura rolling around the city with some illegal tents, please don't pull me over. Please.
Just leave the young boy alone. Just
leave the young kid alone.
You want to know something good? You want to know something good? How much you buy your car for?
Oh, I don't know. My pops bought it, and I know my pops know how to haggle. I bet he bought that sucker for about $3-4 grand.
I'm going to teach you stonks right here. It's a word I don't normally use. I would just say stocks. Good marketing, right? Saving economic benefit. I bought my truck many years ago for $27,000. That is a shit ton of bread, right?
Yeah.
Unnecessary amount of bread.
Wait, what year's your truck? When did you buy it? Let the people know, make and model.
It is a 2013. I won't
stock?
tell you the year I bought it because I don't fucking remember.
Everything stock?
No, my shit ain't stock. You haven't seen my car?
When you bought it?
Oh, well, so yes and no. We can get into this. I'm selling the fucking thing, so no one's going to come deal with me.
Gotcha.
So I buy the bitch off the lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to the guy. Pretty expensive, but I know how Tacomas work. So I knew I wasn't going to lose a shit ton at the end of the line.
Mm-hmm.
He tells me that it had just got sold to him a week ago from a guy who bought it in San Francisco a week before, drove it down. He said he used it to move, sold it straight back to the dealer. Lost quite a bit of bread, didn't care. He bought it as a truck just to move down. Sitting there thinking to myself, this is not a Ford F-250. Okay. This is not a Chevy truck. It's not that big. It's a mid-size automobile. What the fuck were you moving? A love seat? Your closet? There's no room in this bitch.
He's moving the
Clicks
clothes.
in my head. He was moving weight. I figure this out, right? Here's how. I take it down to Rebel Off-Road to get some stuff done to the bitch. They call me, motherfucker, why is there a lock on your rear diff? I go, what does that even mean, Kobe Bryant? They go, why is there a lock on your bed gate? Like a 3/4 inch thick steel lock on your bed gate. I go, I just bought this car. And they go, did you know the windows are bulletproof? I go, excuse me? What?
They was moving contraband.
There you go. So that's how I found that out, right? Wound up being super clutch. Door panels were reinforced and shit. Had no idea. Got T-boned by a drunk driver. Folded their shit like you see in those crash videos.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a scratch. It was phenomenal. Yeah.
I want to let y'all know that Tony has the longest streak of a series of fortunate and extremely unfortunate events that just happened to him. It's like a minor setback. Every time he has a minor setback, it's a major comeback coming around the corner. Like it'll be a minor setback, and just know, like, if I ever get in a situation and I'm with him, I'm just looking at him and putting all that shit in his head. I know he can get it out. I know he can get it out.
I'll figure it out some way or another.
You could put us in the middle of Detroit, nobody around. We can have a Katy Perry CD and a V6 Challenger. Yo, we gonna be in California by 12 o'clock by dinner time.
Why don't I start talking about my truck? Oh yeah, so check me out, right? A lot of things with the automobile that wound up allowing it to keep its value very well because it didn't get very damaged. Everything about that motherfucker was awesome till I started replacing things. The things I was replacing were breaking. I have like 10 grand additional into my truck, but you know, I was breaking all those things. I don't consider that in the resale value because all the money I put in, I wound up breaking. I'm not going to factor it in. So let's just say I spent 27 on the motherfucker. The Kelly Blue Book value of my truck right now, all these years later, is $24,000.
Can't relate.
I'm just saying, there's some circumstances like Toyotas where spending a shit ton of bread on the car will pay off. I practically leased this motherfucker. I probably would have paid more in lease fees and got to destroy the fucking thing 3 or 4 times than I am going to end up having to have paid from buying the bitch. I might sell it back at the same. Nah, I won't do that. I'll probably sell it private. My truck looks crazy. I'm lifted like almost 7 inches in the front.
I've seen it. Just know, if you think you're gonna cut Tony off in your brand new 911 S Turbo Porsche,
I will run you the fuck over.
Just know you getting pancake, big boy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Tony gonna be like, "Where you going, Buckaroo?
Where you going, Buckaroo? Oh, where you think you can speed off? Psych, my bitch supercharged. What's up?"
He's like, so Tony already knows this, and y'all already know this because it's the only car I ever talk about. I want to get a Hellcat. I want to get a Challenger so bad.
Let me double back on that real quick for the people that are going to quote me on that. The truck is not supercharged anymore. It was supercharged for 3 days, which is why I'm allowed to say that. It was at one point, and then it almost blew my engine up. This is a poor investment. Do not buy this fucking Hellcat.
Don't care. As soon as I have a free $6,000 in my account, a down payment is getting made. Like as soon as $6,000, $7,000 can leave my account, and I'm not gonna bat an eye at it, a down payment.
So you're telling me right now you got the credit score of like a newborn white baby who was just born in like the Upper West Side of New York, right?
I don't, but they got these things called cosigns, and my daddy's credit score is
Get
immaculate.
the fuck out of here! Like your father would co-sign on you buying that thing.
He wouldn't, but he has a wife, and she likes dogs a lot. So I'm gonna just be like, yo, I got you this pit bull puppy. Come down to the dealership with me, sign off on a few papers, turn a blind eye. If you hear a loud car rolling past your neighborhood in the early morning, don't say nothing. But yeah, no. So like, I'm just saying, like, why do you feel like me buying a Challenger would be a bad investment?
Oh, I'm not saying you buying a Challenger would be a bad idea. I'm saying you buying a Hellcat would be a
Okay, no, no,
terrible
no, no,
idea.
fine. What if we like downgraded to a little, you know what I'm saying, a little scat pack action?
I can't stand this guy. Let me explain 3 or 4 things to you. First thing, last time I drove a Scat Pack, it was at a dealership. Booth Pack was buying his Challenger. He wound up getting a blacktop. Okay? The V8 package, RT, blacktop. All white, murdered out, beautiful car. We get out, we get to cutting up, getting through traffic.
In the dealership car?
Oh, yeah. I don't have any of the settings turned off. Traction control is on, ABS is on, all the lockings are on. I make a right-hand turn and swing that bitch so fucking far, you would have thought I was playing Forza. I actually had the tail end all the way out of that motherfucker. I had the steering wheel cranked all the way and started losing it. So I hit that fucking gas and pulled it back a little bit. That was with traction control on. I then proceeded to turn it off because I said, this doesn't do shit anyway. And I went out to the next intersection, and I sat at the light, and I looked at Eamon, and I said, yo, record this real quick, and I hit the brake, and I stepped on the gas, and then I let off the brake a little bit, and I swung that bitch real slow, and then flicked it and catwalked it intersection to intersection with a quarter on the throttle. That is the automobile you're talking about purchasing. That is a car that you're not going to get wrapped around a telephone pole. You're going to hit the telephone pole. That telephone pole is going to hit another telephone pole. And then that telephone pole will wrap around like a fucking water tank. Like one of them big ass septic tanks they got. That is the amount of power you are putting in your hands.
I'm just letting you know that whole story just made me want one even more because I want to be able to whip that tail end out and catwalk that motherfucker all the way through an intersection.
Do you know how to drift?
You can teach me.
From across the country.
I got wheels. I got planes. I can put that bitch on a train. Be like, yo,
you gonna put your car on a train?
Yeah, you ain't never heard of the auto train?
I really thought you were about to quote Fast and Furious when they were stealing those motherfuckers out the bitch and then.
Oh no, I've been on the auto train several times. That bitch go coast to coast. How you think people get their cars out to LA when they be moving? Everybody move that.
Trucks. Shipping trucks.
I will put my car, if I got enough money to buy a Scat Pack, I got enough money to purchase a shipping truck for a week to get my car out there.
Little known fact about those trucks. They never really look at the cars. So like, let's just say, hypothetically, a hypothetical I heard from a friend's friend.
Of course, comedy style, of course.
I needed to get an automobile from California to a state that has different laws than California. That automobile is not going to be weighed. It's not going to be smelled by any dogs. Nothing. Let's say that automobile was a Ford F-150 with a camper shell on top that you could fucking lock. Put that bitch in the truck. Send that truck off to Utah. Acquire direct deposit. Repeat that process twice a month. You've just started an empire.
The purification is not working, as y'all can see. But all I'm saying is...
My father just texted me and said, hey, where's Adrian?
Dude, don't tell me your dad pulled up to... Oh my God. Everybody and
He's
their mama is like,
65. My dad is 65.
and he's pulling up the Adrian's kickback.
Fuck no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh my goodness. But like, all I'm saying is like, first of all, you don't really need to know how to drift in a car like that. All you need is open space.
Okay, what picture from your Instagram do you want on your t-shirt? Let me pull up right now. You can tell me.
I'm gonna do it in open space, Tony.
Okay, all right. Do you want to be buried with somebody, or are we gonna put you like solo?
I
Or are
don't want
you like a cremation kind of cat?
I don't want t-shirts. I want commemorative mugs and plates. Don't put me on a t-shirt, because if you spill some fucking spaghetti on me, I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna haunt you. But if you put me on a plate, you could leave me in that cabinet, that armoire that don't nobody touch, and I could just chill in there for eternity in peace. But if somebody used that plate, just know I'm coming back and haunting everybody.
Dude, if God forbid you pass, I'm getting skywriting this sentence. Fuck a spotter. Let's see if you got that dog in you.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be real with you though. I be using a spotter now because I be thinking about it. I got shit to lose now.
Oh yeah?
I was 17 when I made that video. I'm 19 now. Looking back, it's
You
money
are
to be
so young.
It's money to be made right now.
Oh yeah, you don't want to leave that bread on the table?
It's money to be made. I can't be out here
I would
dying.
fly that sign over every Rolling Loud Miami for the remainder of time. Every single time.
No, but like, why people get upset with me when like they see videos of me in the gym like using a spotter? Like they be feeling like I'm a
Because you
fraud.
made some statements.
They be feeling like I'm a fraud. Like this is.
Oh shit! Yo, look what I found yesterday. I'm moving. Oh, you can't see it yet.
I'm confused. Man, it's just.
I found this shit in the garage, just in an old box.
There's so much contraband.
This is not contraband. I put silly string in here, and occasionally my animal crackers.
Paraphernalia.
Oh, you want to see my new gun?
Are we allowed to show that?
Nah, not on YouTube. They get super weird about not about firearms, just about firearm. Well, I guess I don't know. I haven't seen it change a lot. It's weird. It's like super pick and choosy because you have people like Demo Ranch who are freelance, free will to do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And then you got other people who get every other video. I mean, look at Whistling Diesel. He's not even allowed to breathe on the internet without something getting taken down.
I have no idea who that is.
The man that took the big 8x8 bitch into the ocean.
We'll figure it out later.
The big ass Duramax truck with the fucking 2 wheels on each axle, and he drove it straight into the ocean in Florida.
Oh, I have seen that. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Quick question, because this is actually something I was thinking about.
Okay.
So I was watching this video, and I was talking to some folks that I know that are Challenger owners, right? And they said, don't start out with a Hellcat.
Yeah.
Because you're only gonna want to go up from there.
Yeah, that's another thing. That's what I tell people about motorcycles. Do not ever go buy that. If you're talking about street bikes, don't go buy that Hayabusa first. If you're talking about Harleys, don't go buy that Road Glide first, because you're gonna get bored of the power, and you want to be able to level up.
Exactly. So, if we're taking a step outside of Challengers, right? If I was looking to get a little saucy,
okay,
a little saucy with my ride choice, right?
Okay.
You know me, you know my style, you know how I roll.
Motherfucker, get a Cadillac. Get a Cadillac. You need a Cadillac.
I love it. I love it. I love the energy. I love it.
It needs to be in your life.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Or you need to get like a 6.4.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Either a Coupe de Ville or an Impala.
Oh, you know what I low-key want to get?
You're gonna say like the Dodge Demon or like the Chevy Exorcist or something.
I would definitely get an Exorcist. I would get a Demon. I would get a Viper. When I have kids, I'm definitely getting me a smooth Durango.
Ooh, yeah, good choice.
But like the Hellcat one. So
Motherfucker.
like the one with that Hellcat.
My neighbor has one. That bitch. Whew. That bitch mean.
Scoots.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to get a Crown Vic, and here's why. No, and here's why. Because I was having a conversation with somebody who will not be named because I'm not trying to get nobody fired. But this person works in the realm of policing, right? He was talking to me. He was like, "Yo, those Ford Explorers, slow." He was like, you can get on a Ford Explorer. He was like, "Bro, if you see that Crown Vic, go ahead and pull over." He said, "If you see that Crown Vic, go ahead and pull over." He said, "Because I'm letting you know, unless you got a Hellcat, you're not getting away. Yeah, unless you got a new 911, not getting away." So I want to get a Crown Vic, and I just want to
let me tell you
push
something. The stock Crown Victoria is not the one the police have. Ford makes a police issue Explorer. By the way, your homeboy lied to you. That Explorer will hit the gas. It's got an extra gear in there. Like, you think you're topping out at 155, all of a sudden those RPMs flare and that fucking thing's at 200 quickly. Because what they do is they pro-charge them. So they take the Explorer and they put a supercharger in it and then another one.
How do they stop these from blowing up and catching on fire?
Mechanical engineering. The Crown Vic has benefits of its own for your daily driver. For example, it's got that solid rear axle. That's a drift machine.
Yeah.
They're fucking bulletproof. And I mean that literally. There are hella videos online of people putting shotgun rounds in the engine while it's running and it doesn't turn off. You're probably not getting pulled over. Probably just not going to happen. Cop does pull you over to be like, "Hey, nice ride." He'll be like, "Shut the fuck up. Give me your license and registration." But it's a nice icebreaker. I don't know. That's my experience.
I would just want to get one, and I just want to like take the guts out that junk. Just red interior. I want some tacky shit. I want some tacky shit. I want a tacky ass Crown Vic.
Then buy a caddy.
Man, I want some dice in the mirror.
Dice in the mirror.
I want dice in the mirror.
Put a hula girl up on that motherfucker.
I want dice in the mirror, and I want a hula girl. If I do, I'm not gonna say if because we're manifesting right now.
You're gonna say when.
When I do get this Challenger, I just want to let you know.
You have my address. Just show up.
I just want to let you know. You're going to be seeing a lot of me.
I will take you where you need to go.
A truck is just going to pull up outside of your house one day. I'm just going to unload an all black, murdered out Challenger with 5% tint all the way around it.
And I'm gonna go out my window. "Oh, gee, when did you get out of prison?" It's going to be you getting out inside the truck and be like, "What the fuck?"
I'm gonna hop out the car and be like, "Hey."
Hey, you be like, "Hey," I'm gonna be like, "Thank fucking God."
Cause I've never drifted before, but if I buy that car, just know I'm running through tires like a madman.
Bro, tires are more expensive than you think they are.
I probably shouldn't be divulging all my plans because, like, if my mama watch this video, she gonna be like, "Yeah, don't buy that car. I'm gonna stop."
And don't hang out with that boy. That one right there, I don't like him.
Bro, my mom will literally threaten to stop talking to me if I do something she don't like. I told my mom.
My mom hits me with the, "You gonna regret saying this to me when I'm dead."
Yeah. Mama, bro, I told my mom I was gonna get a picture. I was gonna get her face tattooed on my shoulder. And you know what she said exactly?
No.
She said, "Jay, don't do that dumbass shit."
No. I told my mom I was going to the tattoo shop the other day. She said, "Oh, get mom with a heart in it." I said, "No." And she said, "Yeah, okay. All right. Okay."
Why you tell her no?
Because that is a corny ass tattoo. I said, "No, I don't want to do that. Give me something meaningful, like something you enjoy." You know, the general consensus was no. But what I actually said was, "What's something you're into? Like, I know your favorite flower and shit, but like, what would you think would be a cool piece of art?" And she just goes, "Okay. All right."
That's so petty. So, because I won't get mom and a heart immortalized on my body.
My buddy lost the bet, and he has mom in a heart with a snake and 2 AKs on his fucking like thigh. I think it's either on his thigh or on his calf.
What were his mother's reviews on the tattoo?
She fucking hated it. She thought it was the worst thing ever. It's
Honestly,
hilarious.
if my son came home with something like that, I'm just probably gonna look at him and be like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You a dumbass. I love you though. You got a lot of heart. But boy, are you dumb.
You just
know,
added a
like,
little bit more heart right there. It's in
it's like
ink forever.
you got a whole lot of heart, but man,
That's just stupid.
you got the IQ of a screwdriver. Like it just don't get dumber than that. Do it. How you lose a bet that bad? You don't know about double or nothing.
What were you gonna gain?
Every
What was
time
the other end? Like, what could you have won?
exactly.
He's like $20.
He's like, I half a meatball sub. I don't know. Like, first of
I
all,
was hungry.
why are you not smart enough to double or nothing any of these bets you be losing? Because I know me, every time I've ever lost a bet, I was like, double or nothing. Because ain't no way God gonna let me lose twice. You know what I'm saying? It's a minor setback. It's a major comeback coming around that corner. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I hope y'all enjoyed. As usual, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff.
Follow halfway on everything.
Follow halfway on everything. Follow Tony on everything.
Fuck my socials. Don't even look at me. This you don't need this. Follow halfway.
Like he said, fuck Tony. Go ahead and follow halfway.
My Instagram is fucking Tony, so that works. No, follow halfway. No plugs. Follow halfway.
Follow halfway until it's backwards, until it's upside down, till it's inside your grandmother's brassiere. And we out.